Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Get ready to tickle your mind with these mind-blowing videos. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Justin Bieber says the industry has numerous industry plants, and he secretly explains who they are. There are two sides to this story, but there's only one. Backstory. Justin Bieber arrived at his therapist's office the same way he always did. Black sweat jacket, shoulders hunched, rushing up the hall, piercing over his shoulders. He entered his therapist's office and paced. Susan Harmon greeted him gently. He glared at her, then immediately twisted the lock a few times. Susan watched him from the center of the room. "You're the only one I can trust, Susan." He glanced outside the window as if someone was following him. "They're after me, I'm telling you, they're after me." "Justin, calm down." "No, Susan, look, I got this call a few days ago from this woman." "And what did she say?" "Not to go back to the dentist." "The dentist?" "When I first signed my music contract, the label said I needed to see a dentist. I had no cavities, Susan. How did that make you feel?" "Stop psychoanalyzing me." It was 2008, and I was new to the industry. The record label set up a meeting with the dentist. Nothing wrong with healthy teeth. "I feel you're trying to stop me from telling my story." "Sorry, go on, Justin." "They took me to this building. Everything was white, even my fucking thoughts. All women in white coats and black heels. It didn't feel right. I thought that place was for songwriting, maybe media coaching or training, but something felt off. I snuck away to the restroom and I opened a few doors, and that's when I saw it." "Saw what?" "Every table stacked with photos of potentials. Dozens." "Susan, they weren't cleaning teeth. They were choosing prey." "Go on." "They found me and escorted me back into the chair. They said it would relax me. It terrified me. They gave me laughing gas, but it only made my body heavy, so I pretended to be asleep. While lying there, I overheard them talking about Eminem and Alicia Keys and Kristen Stewart and Avril Lavigne. According to them, they're all due an upgrade." "Upgrade? They're industry plants, Susan. People think the industry look for stars, but they don't. They look for kids under 20 with childhood wounds, abandonment issues, emotional fragility, and trauma that they can shape, sell, and repurpose." "Justin, did you take the medicine I prescribed for you for anxiety?" "They put something in my molar. A device. I hear people in my head." Susan snapped. "Stop it. You're being stupid." "I believe that woman on the phone. She said I was an industry plant." "What does that even mean?" "It means your life isn't yours. When they have no more use for you, they discard you. Look at my life." A look of desperation covered Justin's face. "Usher did not discover me. They did. The woman on that phone told me, Justin. The woman is obviously a liar." Susan's frustration was immediate and visible as she asked calmly, "Have you gone back to the Figueroa?" Justin froze, breath catching as he stared at her, his voice dropping into dread. "Susan, how did you know it was called the Figueroa?"
Celebrities who shocked everyone with their new look, The Weeknd. After multiple surgeries, this is how he looks now. Lil Nas X. Now. Doja Cat. Now.
Did you see ASAP Rocky's new video?
No?
ASAP Rocky's new video? shows how they clone celebrities, specifically rappers. The common conspiracies, oh, Gucci Mane was cloned, Meek Mill was cloned, all these rappers are cloned, oh, Kodak Black was cloned.
Yeah.
Now, ASAP, he put it in a music video that he actually gets cloned himself. Continuing, I wanted to warn you guys, their phones were being spied on. Click on this icon and on more. If you see it, delete it immediately. They go out and party. See, look, we go out and party, and what happens? He passes out. He's escorted by these people, and they pretend like he's still, lucid.
Yeah.
Look, and they take him, and see these executives? They look at him, I got an idea, and they put him on puppet string. See? And he's on a string. They're using him to still make money, because if a rapper dies, how are they still gonna get rich?
What the fuck?
So they go out, and what do? They clone him.
Oh, no.
Because
What kind of food should we have? Like some right here. Let's see. McDonald's hamburgers? And some French fries? Don't they look delicious? And why, they're empty. Say, you sure can get a lot in these bags.
I know it may be passed off as a joke, but watching it now feels strange that children are part of the reveal and not the audience. And then there's the mascot himself. Why a clown? A character a lot of people are genuinely terrified of. So it's odd that something designed for children leaned into that type of imagery. What's interesting is years later, the character was quietly pulled back. Around 2016, the brand distanced itself completely. The clown imagery started unsettling people. We circled back to what is actually in the bag, or actually in the food. Maybe it's nothing, but once you see it, you can't unsee it. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below.
But I'm gonna tell you, bro, being a bodyguard for certain people, the talent will show up to a place for a video shoot. Everything is already laid out. The talent will have no idea that they're in a ritual. Sometimes they change the flooring digitally. When they showed up, they wasn't standing on a pentagram, but when the video come out, they are. I've seen that happen. And then you got some people, when you show up to the video set, you see a weird lady there, and they offering you help. And I've seen an artist before say, listen, y'all offering me this help, but I'm not gonna give up anything for y'all to help me. And they said, well, good luck to you, young man. And his album never even came out after that.
From faces that seem to glitch to bodies that look almost inhuman, here are 6 artists some people believe are not entirely human. These theories spread online because of strange moments caught on camera, unusual behavior, and reactions that don't feel normal. Number 1 is Katy Perry. Over the years, fans have noticed moments where her face appears frozen or she suddenly stops reacting on stage. In one interview, people focused on her eyes, claiming they moved in an unnatural, reptile-like way. Some believe these are glitches. Others say it's just stress. But the clips keep resurfacing. Number 2 is Taylor Swift. Her influence is massive, but so are the strange visuals around her concerts. In one show, she appeared as a glowing silhouette, almost separating from the crowd. In another, a giant human-like shadow was spotted high in the stadium. Coincidence or something else? Number 3 is Justin Bieber. Many fans believe he's being controlled. There are performances where he repeats the same movement for an uncomfortable amount of time, and interviews where he reacts as if someone is guiding his actions. One viral clip shows him being pressured to drink something while clearly uneasy. Number 4 is Miley Cyrus. Her extreme transformations and behavior have fueled theories that she's more than just an artist. Some believe figures like her are used to impose trends, behaviors, and attitudes on the masses. Number 5 is Daddy Yankee. Fans point to his repeated use of the goat symbol. He explains it as GOAT, meaning greatest of all time. But others connect it to darker symbolism and blind fanaticism. Number 6 is Ariana Grande. Some fans believe she's been replaced. Her fragile appearance, distant behavior, and the intense protectiveness of Cynthia Erivo have raised alarms. In one interview, when Ariana was touched abruptly, Cynthia instantly intervened, fueling rumors of control or manipulation. So what do you think? Are these just coincidences and pressure from fame, or signs that something much darker is happening behind the scenes? Subscribe, or we'll never see each other again.
Oh my God.
Just wanna let this story die. We can't be friends.
What's the next step?
The next step is the next step. They did the Brighter Days memory erasure treatment to me, so I'm having trouble remembering the details. They're foggy because at the Brighter Days clinic they do the memory erasure, you know? The memory erasure. They erase my memories.
I just found out something extremely disturbing from one of Beyonce's songs called Alien Superstar. Now the intro of this song is actually a sample, but just listen to what it says. It says, "Please, do not be alarmed. Remain calm. Do not attempt to leave the dance floor. The DJ booth is conducting a troubleshoot test of the entire system. Somehow, while the party was in progress, an unidentified frequency has been existing in the system for some time. And while many of you have been made too brainwashed to comprehend, this frequency is and has become a threat to our society as we know it. This frequency has been used by a secret society in conjunction with Lucifer to lure and prey on innocent partygoers with hypnotism, synchroprism, tricknology, lies, scandal, and pornography. While the party is still in progress, we will keep you updated on our current status." This is where it gets even more weird. Beyonce actually uses hypnosis in her concerts. I mean, look at this one in particular. Her fans were looking at this visual for over a minute with frequencies playing, and then they were flashed words like, "Whoever controls the media controls the mind control." I mean, and then this concert showed a portal with legs spread around it. She's literally telling us in her music and in her concerts.
And I find out that this was trying to sacrifice my son. Everybody keeps coming for my child, and now this witch says she's gonna sacrifice him to her voodoo idols.
So apparently, Beyonce is being accused again of doing black magic. Now here's what I'm gonna say. Everybody ain't lying. I spent probably a week doing research on all the people that they were connected with, and all of them are connected to some sort of black magic, some sort of witchery, okay?
Y'all, the industry is on fire right now because Nicki Minaj just crossed the line that nobody ever thought she would. Word in the streets is that she allegedly has been accusing Beyonce of trying to sacrifice her son Papa Bear. For months now, people have been talking about the tension between Nicki and the Carters, but now it looks like this quiet feud just exploded into a full-blown war. According to reports, Nicki believes Beyonce has been dabbling in dark spiritual stuff for years, and she's convinced that B is plotting to use Papa Bear as some kind of lesson or punishment for speaking out. And here's where things get even wilder. Insiders claim that Jay-Z has officially had enough of Nicki's accusations, and he's allegedly preparing to fire back with legal action. It's messy, it's dangerous, and it's turning into one of the most shocking celebrity face-offs the industry has ever seen. So is Nicki being Delulu, or is she really under attack like she has been trying to tell us? Let's get into it. Okay, so one thing about Miss Nicki Minaj is that she's going to constantly keep her foot on Jay-Z's and Beyonce's neck. You know, being the bad guy. However, this time the situation just might be a little more concerning than that, because allegedly Nicki may have cause to believe that Papa Bear might be under attack from Beyonce. Now, everybody knows that Beyonce has been fighting these witchcraft allegations for a long time, so this isn't anything new. But so far, all we have heard of her is allegedly using witchcraft against adults and other people in the industry, and never against children. So Nicki's claims about Beyonce and Papa Bear are kind of wild and shocking. But to be fair, Nicki did throw that first shot a couple of weeks ago when she brought Beyonce's kids into the beef that she had been having with Desiree Perez and Jay-Z. She tweeted, "Camel and rat, we are not fazed by botted tweets and bots in the comments. That's precisely why you broke now. Desiree got Phyllis since I said she ugly, now she uglier. Okay, Camel, let's talk about your kids today. That's on the docket, ninja. Shuffles papers." Now this was during that same rant where she and Cardi went after each other's children and said some very nasty things about each other's kids. And during that fight, Jay-Z also caught some strays because Nicki tweeted some stuff like, "Jay-Z, take off that effing lace front," and "Jay-Z got mad that I wouldn't give him a beat that I had already begun legal paperwork for. The song I did with Weeknd on Queen. He said it's Beyonce beat, and Hoberson just laid down and let them take it and then sue me for remaking a similar beat." Now Jay-Z and Beyonce would have probably ignored all of this, but then she decided to bring their kids into the situation. And as you know, the Carters don't play about the little baby Carters. I mean, y'all remember when they were this close to suing Kanye for the mean things he said about their twins, right? I'm talking about the tweets where Kanye said, "Wait, has anyone ever seen Jay-Z and Beyonce's younger kids? They're retarded." No, like literally, this is why artificial insemination is such a blessing.
This is the worst Sam Smith video we've ever seen. Sure, we'd all love to see the old Sam Smith come back, but there's going to be a problem. Remember, 7 years ago, everyone was singing his songs, whether it was Stay With Me, Promises, or Too Good at Goodbyes. Sam Smith had one of the most beautiful voices music had ever known, and yet something strange destroyed the Sam Smith we knew. Overnight, everything changed about him. Everyone saw he had gained weight. His style had nothing to do with what it was before, but the worst part is when he went back on tour after this change. What he delivered was darker, more mysterious, as if he had to follow specific orders. When you look at most of his recent concerts, the only thing that sticks is the red. It's literally everywhere, and we all know what that color is associated with. But beyond the color, he shocks his fans more and more with his outfits. Look at this concert. I don't even want to explain. It's that disturbing. How long will this keep going without anyone saying anything? I hope the video I showed you at the start convinced you, because it's not normal to feel nothing when you see that.
I didn't prepare a speech, and I'm sorry, but I'm glad that I didn't, because I'm not going to do this like everybody else does it. And I'm going to use this opportunity the way that I want to use it. So what I want to say is, everybody out there that's watching, everybody that's watching this world is bullshit. And you shouldn't model your life. Wait a second. You shouldn't model your life about what you think that we think is cool and what we're wearing and what we're saying and everything. Go with yourself. Go with yourself.
Oh, like you don't know what it is. You don't know what that is. I have no idea. You don't know. Jimmy Fallon doesn't know. David Letterman doesn't know. We don't know. All the comics and show business don't know what this is. Right? Yeah. What is it? Come on, Jimmy. Seriously, the time is up. People are hip to this kind of stuff. I'm here tonight to blow the lid off it, to be the whistleblower. I'm sick and tired of the secrets and the lies. It is the secret symbol of the Illuminati, and you're a part of it.
I feel like people are dancing on our graves. People in fancy dresses, black, of course, posing and living it up on the red carpet. And the black, stupid clothes that the stupid men wore. It's a lie, and I knew they were going to trot the activists out there for PR.
But it sounded like it really derailed everything, right?
Well, yes, because there's a system in place that is about power. And I had played by the rules up until that point. And I felt like, okay, now suddenly I've been violated and it has gone too far and I will no longer abide this.
Asked them, how much lithium did you want to put me on exactly? It took them 4 days to answer because they were embarrassed about the amount, right? And I refused to take this, right? You understand that if I had taken the medication, I would not be here, and it would have been, Wois, he was deeply troubled. We miss him. We love his music, though.
Well, they would have Britney Spears too. I mean, look at
they would have Michael Jackson.
I was not cooperating in rehearsals, and I haven't been taking my medication. All of this was a false. He immediately the next day put me on lithium out of nowhere. He took me off my normal meds I'd been on for 5 years. And lithium is a very, very strong and completely different medication compared to what I was used to.
I love my mom. I love my dad. I love my grandma.
Look how fast the industry turns innocence into entertainment.
No, let me, don't tell me, because you don't need to ruin his dream. I'm gonna tell him. What, you did that yourself?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that shit is so ass. I'm not doing that. I don't want this damn song, bro.
He literally tells him positivity isn't marketable. Not because it's bad, but because it won't go viral. And the sad truth is, wholesome music doesn't trend, purity doesn't sell. So instead of protecting that innocence, they reshape it into something darker. Keep watching. A child went from praising his family to chanting violence for views, because he wants to say that, but because it's negativity that gets rewarded. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below.
He said it, not me. Check this out.
I'm going to take your souls. We have the power. We decide what's hot. We control what's hot. We control what your kids listen to, what they dance to. We control what's in video games. We control how they wear their pants, sag their pants. We control everything.
You need to get this because it's very important. The soul has to do with the mind, the intellect, the emotions, and your will. So when Puff Daddy said, we control what your kids listen to, we control what your kids dance to, we control how they dress, we control everything, he wasn't wrong. You see, because the Bible says that the lamp is the eye of the body. And did you know that the eye is connected to your brain? The optic nerve is literally an extension of your brain. What you watch will shape your mind, and what shapes your mind will affect what your body does. So when Diddy says, I have, or I take your souls, he's not wrong. But the biggest defense we have against the powers of darkness is the word of God, because it has the power to save the soul.
Eminem's new album. It's called The Death of Slim Shady. He leaks a teaser for the album, and it's a woman giving birth. When the woman brought out the baby, it started turning into a demon.
Oh,
trying to represent the Antichrist. So
like his kid though?
Since the reincarnation is the Antichrist, is what he's trying to say.
Damn.
So it grew horns, and it had like a snake-like tongue.
Yeah.
Bro, why is Eminem doing all this?
Yeah, that looks...
It's already...
Before continuing, I wanted to warn you guys that more and more people have reported that their phones were being spied on by a Blue Radio app. This can appear on your phone at any time. To check that this does not happen, click on this icon, then on more. If you see it, delete it immediately.
In the track list, the last 4 songs, guess what they are?
What?
Evil, Lucifer, Satan.
What the?
Look at his profile picture.
Spider, no? Oh, it's like a deer?
Damn, it's a goat. If you look closer, it's
like horns.
Yeah.
Oh, and red eyes.
Yeah.
Before continuing, I wanted to warn you guys that more and more...
I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Disclaimer: these videos are only for entertainment purposes only. Your discretion is advised.